something randomly growing with my lemon plant and the little copper coil I got going. And it's 2 random mullein plants. So that's a pleasant little surprise. Kind of excited about that. And then my lemon balm I'm going to be harvesting tonight to dry. And I lay them out to dry. I like to either hang them in bundles or lay them on trays. And I do not like to dehydrate them. And then I also have my banana trees that I transplanted. This one is getting better, and then this one looks really good. If anybody wants a banana tree, let me know. I sell them for $30 each. It's taken me a while to get these extra ones growing. And then I have my lemon tree with a lemon plant here that's growing. That's a pepper plant that's growing. I don't even remember planting it. But I have 2 little lemon plants going. And then here's my main banana tree. And I have some more babies that are starting to grow. I love how this works with the banana tree. Some have died, and this is a baby that had grown off my last big tree that got killed last summer. I left it out in a storm, or too late in the season, and it froze off. So now we have a boatload of banana trees. So those ones are $30 each. If you want one from here, it would just be $20, maybe even $10 for the small. Yeah, there's only one there. All right, we got the zucchinis going, and I'm pretty sure we've had some deer come in and chew some off, but we do have some flowers. Hopefully, this is my first time growing zucchini. And then I got a random tomato plant in the middle. I'm actually going to remove that. Little flowers, which are still a little kind of sad because of the heat here. Those are going to go inside to dry on the tray. And then, look at my peppers. I'm excited. I had peppers started last year and the deer ate all the flowers again. So now, let's see how these do. And I have black cat plants. So, and the tomatoes, we'll see how those go. It's been so hot and hard to keep up with watering. Funny story, I bring all these plants outside to get them some sunshine and rainwater, and then I try to take them inside, and a lot of them have tons of ants in it now, like ant beds. So it's going to be really hard bringing them back inside for the winter. Here's my basil growing back. I clipped a lot of that yesterday. The ants this year have been crazy. I don't know if anybody else has noticed the same. So like this one I tried to take inside and it had earwigs and ants. Oh, there, like there. Look at all the little ants on this one. I might just let this one go because the plant hasn't been looking good anyways. Look at how it's, yeah, this one's probably gone. So we'll let the ants take that one. Peppermint. This one's been growing good this year too. I already harvested twice. My French marigolds are starting to bloom. And then look at the cute little grasshopper. Yay! I got a couple pepper plants in there too. Kind of didn't know where to put some of my plants, so I'm throwing them in beds together. This is my favorite area, which is where my watermelons are growing. So I did this last year where I brought the vine through this pallet because I kept having deer eat off all the flowers of my watermelon plants and none of them grew. So I'm going to try it this way. See, there's a little one starting there. I saw another one back there. We'll see how many I can get growing. I see some more flowers here. As long as I can nurture the flowers. I think this is cucumber. Oops. So, and it's a little protected with my neighbor's boat, so that might keep them away a little too. So we'll see how my watermelons do. next to my beautiful echinacea. Look at the bumblebee. Doing its work. And this is my main drying station. I just have my levels and, oh yeah, that's my heal all, or not heal all, self heal. And then I'm gonna take the flowers off of all those. Strawberry leaves, ground ivy, and I got a lot of pine down here. I wanted to start making pine baskets, but that's put on hold. And then I have all the pine dried here. I gotta put in, process it. It takes a little bit for me to cut and break up the pine to put. And then more mullein sticks, which I'm putting wax on for torches. Oh, there's more vervain. And then I have a lot to catch up on. My birch bark, that's blue vervain here. Yeah, I think I have more pine on the bottom. I have chaos because I have so much stuff on my plate that I usually don't get to at all. But these I'm so happy about because I found these on a hike way back on a hill that I don't normally go on. And it was beautiful long pine needles, where usually I find these smaller ones. So these are going to work great for pine baskets. Yeah, I got these, my mullein lanterns. Hanging station, which I only have a couple things on. I did have a string that went across that I had hung things on, but this girl ripped it down. So, go. These are echinacea leaves, my calendula. I threw my onions here because it kept hurting my other fruits. My vervain. This is the skull cap that I just found this last week. That's about ready to process and jar. And then this is my basil, sweet basil. That's still drying. And Kitty is showing me. I put this over here to get away from her. The peppermint. So these are kind of my random. There's not a ton of organization to it at the moment because I don't have a ton of room. So I put them where they fit.